Some of you might be wondering what I have painted here. Let's keep that a mystery for a moment, because sometimes the unknown holds the greatest impact. And today I want to take you on a journey right into that space. But before we start, too often, I think formal events, not this one, or business settings, if you're in corporate conference rooms, you know that, they feel so stiff and distant. And I believe we can do better. So, look your neighbor in the eye, smile, and if you're brave, go for a high five. Let's go. Or fist bump, but not in the face. Yes. It's time to bring a different energy. If we don't do that, we'll fall asleep. No, seriously, it's even more important. Big ideas fade. Education becomes outdated, and companies that don't innovate will disappear. What I want to share with you today isn't just theory. It's a way to reignite your teams, your businesses, your communities, maybe even your families and relationships. If you are ready for that, give me a loud let's go. I think we should reignite this energy with something fresh. And this is where hip hop comes in. Hip hop isn't just music. It's a culture, a lifestyle that breaks down walls, sparks innovation, and creates real connection. What I want to share with you today, this saved my life. I will get deeper into that. But before I get really into the philosophy of hip hop, I need to bring you on a journey with me. Actually, I don't come from a privileged background. Social issues, I knew them well. Family struggles, oh yeah. Financial worries, definitely. But today, I want to take you on a journey where it all started for me. I actually grew up 20 minutes from here in a city in Frankfurt am Main. Make some noise. Yes. My roots are a blend of Spanish, Nigerian, and German influences. And I fought my own battles. But today, I want to tell you how I overcame them. Hip hop helped me to find myself. It gave me a voice. And actually, that's why I'm standing here today on this TEDx stage, to pass on what hip hop gave me. Hip hop gave me the courage to shape my future when everything around me said I couldn't make it. And when this happened, it's actually, when I'm standing here, it's crazy and amazing to think about that, because everything was speaking against me. The teachers in school told me you wouldn't make it. Even complete A-levels, my studies. I built a non-profit organization, which is very successful, giving children voice and empower them to become their self-change makers. Right now, I built another business, and I'm standing today here on that TEDx stage, and I even can't believe myself. This was impossible for me. Yes. Crazy, thank you. It's warmer than I thought here on stage. So, yeah. But I have to bring you back where my journey as change maker started for me. And this was in a hot summer here, actually close to here in Frankfurt, in a rural area, in a rundown youth center. And the guy told me, these kids are lost. They weren't listening to anyone. I told him, why are you talking about these children like that? I believe in them. And then something happened. The air was thick, the room full of these young people. They were doing their things. They are not interested in nothing, but then I started rapping. I see the pain in your eyes. but the fire's still inside. We're breaking through the walls. Let the real ones unite. You're more than what they say, more than what they claim. We rise from the ashes. Now we're changing the game. And when the beat drops, something happens. We were connected. And for the first time, they have been heard, seen, and felt like there's somebody who understands them. We created beats together. We were writing lyrics. And then it gave them a voice. And there's different possibilities for themselves because we talked about vision, values, where you want to go in the future. To tell the truth, so actually it's, for me now, the numbers are so big, but I was able, in the past 8 years, I worked with over 100,000 young children. I developed and empowered over 100 organizations. And what's even crazier, and I empowered leaders and educators to connect with their classes and teams in a new, meaningful way. But then, when I was invited to conference rooms and big events, and I went into the public sector as well, and I saw that they are lacking in innovation as same as the school system, I knew it was my responsibility to bring that power into different areas and fields. And this is where my journey started and why I created our own concept and framework. It's called the hip-hop framework. Very, very simple. Everybody can use that. If you do it in a one-day training over a week workshop or as guiding structure in a long-term change process or transformation, this framework has the potential to reignite your teams and to empower and change everything around you. But let me put it in the words of Chaos One, so you understand what I'm talking about today. He said, rap is something you do. Hip hop is something you live. I hope you get the difference. To be hip is to be aware, in tune with the world, everything that happens around you, to be connected to culture and to people. And hop, that's the movement. That's the energy that drives change and sparks innovation. And together, hip hop is a blend of awareness and movement. So, I will tell you now how it works. Let's begin with the first element. It's DJing. Chicka, chicka. What's the first element? 1, 2, 3? DJ. All right. DJing. DJ actually is in hip hop the one who is bringing the rhythm, the harmony, who blends all the sounds together and gives a rhythm. In leadership, it's about creating a rhythm for your team. You have different personalities, backgrounds, diversity, and maybe generations, and you have to bring them all together. Now let me tell you how you uplift your next level team building framework, how you can use it. For some of you, that might sound a little bit innovative, but it's time to step out of the comfort zone. You can do it easy. You actually invite a DJ, a music producer. You can tell your whole colleagues, your whole team to bring their own instruments, invite musicians, for example. And nowadays, it's actually even easier. You can integrate AI tools to enhance creativity and spark innovation. And then you produce music together. And what happens after that, you really have to experience it yourself. You create a whole, it's like a, let's say that a soundtrack. But then, for example, you have one team, or this team's right now to step number 2. This is MCing. What is it? MC. The MC in hip hop is the voice that connects to people, that reaches out and makes sure that messages aren't just heard, but felt. In leadership, it's about communicating everything, your strategy, your vision. But now I tell you how you upgrade your communication skills. What do you think? Maybe you invite a MC, rapper, poet, singers, and the whole team. Imagine them reflecting their goals, their visions, their values together, and they write lyrics and songs together. And after that, you bring them on the stage and they represent their hymn, their song with the DJ together in a new, innovative way. If you would know what happens then, imagine all of you standing with me here on stage and we are building a choir. They told me not to perform. Today I'm a speaker, but maybe in the future. So, that's the MC. Imagine the dynamic beats of the DJ merging the words, the powerful words of the MC. What you create them is transformative. It's an anthem, a whole company, team, organizational anthem, and everybody is involved in the process and feels part of it. And then all the events and everything what happens is not as boring anymore. And you really have fun, be integrated in that process. But now let's step to phase number 3. I don't know if you can guess what this is. What do you think this? Yeah. That's a graffiti can, okay? Aerosol art. Values are the heartbeat of every organization. Imagine you invite a local street artist or over there. Really, it's time for creativity and change. And I know you feel this. So you invite a local street artist and you host a workshop where your teams create meaningful, way better looking graffitis than mine. And you present them physically or digitally in the room. When values are tangible, they inspire action and alignment. Easy. Now, you made a soundtrack, you have your lyrics, everybody's singing, rapping, you have your values, or instead of this TEDxFrankfurt, there are all the graffiti, there's a value of graffiti walls. And then you step to the breakdancer. You don't need to do breakdance here on stage, so don't worry about it. I hear somebody laughing, but imagine for you, it's sometimes very, very hard to step out of the comfort zone because when I say stand up, nobody actually want to stand up, but they are sleeping in the conferences as well. And after that, they are so thankful. And imagine what would happen if you invite improved theater artists, if you invite choreographers, dancers, and then your whole team or one group who has said, okay, I want to dance actually because I'm the whole day sitting on my chair, creating their own choreography, a dance, or they are really doing these challenges. Jerusalem. Okay. Imagine that in your teams. That would change the whole structure, the whole system, the education. That's edutainment. That's really living what you are preaching. You get integrated into that type of story. Now you see, these are actually a simple 4-step framework. These are the elements, the culture of hip hop. And what I did, I don't know if you are into it, but I mixed it up with there's a process called design thinking. This is design, hip hop, moving, or whatever. And then there is another phase. And let me put it in the words of DJ Khaled, another one. Let me put it in the words of DJ Khaled, another one. Yes, another one. This actually is the phase for long, inspiring, motivational, inspirational, long-lasting, creative, efficient, changing experience. Because this is together, and the 5-step, you create a block party. The block party is the celebration time. I hope you like to celebrate. Do you? You? Yes? All right. Imagine now the DJ setting the vibe. Everybody is coming together. You have open mics for sharing your story. your inspirational talk. Maybe even you like karaoke. Everybody is stepping on stage, singing karaoke, their own songs. They are dancing and celebrating their teams, their organization, their culture. This is actually where culture truly shines. Everyone is coming together and creating something from nothing. It's very, very simple. This is the hip-hop framework. This framework will reignite your teams, your life, your leadership, your events, and I hope all of you are ready with me to change the whole world together and do or take the next step and create a new beat together. If you are ready for that, give me another let's go. Let's go. Thank you.